animation fans, welcome back to Director's Cut. This is a show about film and animation where we interview creatives from the industry. Today, we have a special guest with 25 years of experience in the animation industry. He has been involved at the very beginning of the animation industry. He has been involved with Usop Santorian, the TV animated series, and also later on Silat Lagenda.
We've been going up a long short, baby. If you feel me, you gotta set me free. Your beat's getting on my nerves, oh baby, come and get me. You gotta set me free. 'Cause I want you, 'cause I need you. No regrets, no regrets.
So welcome to the studio, Mr. Ayie Ibrahim from Creativity Tune.
Thank you, great.
Right, welcome, and thank you for joining us. We'd like to know more about you. You have 26 years of experience, which means that you started in this industry in 1995. That was a long time ago. In 1995, what was the environment like, and what do you see on TV, and what was the industry like?
Okay, it's a good question actually. In 1995, actually I'm also know nothing about animation. Okay, because I'm complete my secondary school. Then straight away getting the offer. A year after that, 1994, actually I'm complete my secondary school. Then someone is looking for a fresh artist, somebody who can draw, anyone who can draw, at least they have a talent for drawings. So I'm one of it, because this person is actually the legendary cartoonist, Malaysian cartoonist Ujang. So he looked for an artist, a talent. He's go around Malaysia, from southern to east, everything. So from Johor until Perlis, until Penang, and others, to collect all the young artists. Then I come from Johor. So, and I don't know what he tried to offer me, but at least I know, oh, it's about cartoons. Everything is about cartoon and drawing. So which is what my hobby is. That's what my passion is on that time. So and then my family say, why not you just go? Then I joined him. Same as the rest, joining him, and that's my life as animator start in 1995. Then I transferred to KL and start working with Ujang on the first Malaysian TV series, Usop Santorian.
Wow, that's like from the origin of the origins. What kind of equipment and software were you guys using at that time?
Straight away they give us a computer that time. I don't know what kind of system. There's no window on that time. So, but I still remember the name of the software, the animation software. It's called if I'm not mistaken, it's Any Pro. If I'm not mistaken, Any Pro. And it's we have to draw using mouse, not a wacom. So, and it's not a classical. It's not on paper actually. So it is using mouse. That one is 1995. I'm quite surprised. I also don't know. Is it that's the right way to do animation? Is it the right way to do animate, or is it the right way to draw? But I'm getting the offer. Then I'm learning from them. So draw and animate using mouse. It's like
Super skill.
Very interesting, very tricky, and but I'm only working there just for 1 year. Just for 1 year to complete a 1 season of Usop Santorian. And the training is only 2 weeks after I joined them. Only 2 weeks. Yeah, only 2 weeks. 2 weeks on training, just for basic training on the computer and also some basic animation. After that, straight away go to production, because that time they already start a production a few months before. So I'm some kind of a second batch. So means they don't have time to train more time. So they have to be trained very quick, and then straight away join to production and start. But after 1 year, because of some kind of ikut kawan style, following a friend. When friends say, hey, we got some things, we got new company, better offer, better salary, why not we join? So that time, my second company that I'm joining actually is when is a Peninsula Pictures, is they did for Silat Lagenda, the first movie. Yeah. So yes, Hassan Muttalib. Then when I'm a bit surprised when I joining them in 1996, and I have to go back to class using paper, go back to paper totally, as how I draw in school. So I'm feeling like Usop Santorian already did, and then I'm involved with digital computer. Why have to go back to paper? Maybe that time I don't have the answer yet, but I can feel that animation using paper give me more improvement on my personal skill when I involved with the Silat Lagenda, and somehow Silat Lagenda took 4 years to complete, 1996 until almost like year 2000 on air. So I learned a lot from people there, including Pak Hassan as a director, and a few of my senior in when we did the Silat Lagenda actually come from some, they are local, but they already have experience working with Japanese anime studio. So then I'm one of the luckiest persons there, because I've been trained by this supervisors, this senior. He teach me about the right way to do animation, the Japanese way of doing animation. So it's affected my skill drawings, my understanding of animation principle, everything. So then I can compare what lacking on Usop Santorian and what is the uniqueness about this studio. So yeah, Usop Santorian give me a open open career. I've been thankful to them, even though I'm not learning a lot. But Silat Lagenda give me more on my skill.
Can you bring us to the 2010 when you form your company? What happened then?
That time is the 2006. Each studios in Malaysia start to look for a grant, because MDEC start to support a grant. MDEC, FINAS, and KKMM. So I mean, we can see most studios now look for a grant for some supporting financial. So I'm still busy working with a studio that time, because I already live with it. So then people keep asking me, hey, you got all of you got talents, you got skill, you got ideas, you can animate already, and then you are now in the post of animation director. Why not you just moving as yourself? Yeah, that's start. Then I said, okay, why not I take the challenge? Because they keep pushing me, and then somehow they say there is a grants there. Why not just apply it, something like that. So at that time I don't know about business thing. I'm just sit in the studio and then do all my creative way as an animation director. So when my friends, when my colleagues say, no, why not you try move yourself? You set up your own company, and then I take their challenge. And 2010. With Vision Animations since 2006. Then 2010, I say, okay, it's my time to try something. I'm still working with Visions, but I'm applying the competition that MDEX offer, the IPCC, Intellectual Properties Creative Challenge. So yeah, that time. So luckily, yeah, I'm one of the winners, the grant recipient. Very happy because of the grants amount 50,000, And yeah, I never get that kind of big amount before. So I said, all right, it's my time to go. I need to focus. So I have to resign from Visions and I focus on that IPCC projects for 6 months. That's my first company that I set up, because one of the terms they need to say, if we win the IPCC, you need to set up a company. So I need to set up a small company enterprise. So 2010, the Creativity Studio set up.
Today in the studio we have Ayie Ibrahim from Creativity Tune Studio, and we were talking a lot about how he started out very early in the industry. He's one of the pioneers in the industry before there was, at the very beginning of computer animation, really, in 1995, I think. So today, his latest project is called The Pillar of Strength, based on the legendary Rentap story. So he's gonna be sharing with us more about how he does that. So Ayie, can you tell us more about this Rentap story? We all know what the Rentap story is about, but how you do it, like what's the difference here? You're doing it as a short film, and from what I can see from the teaser just now, it's done in a full animation way. How tough is that compared to the normal limited animation?
I can't tell much on the story because of the short films haven't complete yet, because it's supposed to be complete on this June. So I need to be make it as a surprise. And I can tell us a little bit of the genre of the story, but let's share about the technical parts about
Yes.
completing the projects. One thing, I want my ideas to do a full animated for this. We call it as a rent-up, because of I see a very loose positions and opportunities to do hand-drawn animation in Malaysia, because nowadays most studios are doing for servicings or their own IP for animation 2D is according to the trend that required by TV stations now. Because one thing, because they did for series, so series need to be very fast because it's a long form. So then that bring our local artists, our local animators doing animations without useful of their hand-drawn skill, animation hand-drawn skill. So when I get these opportunities to do the short films of Rentap, I think, okay, I've been given like 8 months to complete it by MDEC. Then I feel like 8 months is good for for do some experimental of and then to set some quality of 2D animation on for my studio. And then I set for the duration of the short film. So the short film duration is around 8 minutes only. Okay, so for me to complete an 8 minutes animation short films in eight month duration, I think is doable. So with the ideas, everything is there, and luckily I already start the animatics and storyboard early before I received the grant. So the 1 year early, since year 2018, I already start the the early ground of working of the rentap myself alone. So I have to go to Sarawak looking for all the ideas, everything. And then luckily when the I'm started on the October, um, all the initial design is there already. The story animating is there already. So I just to present it to mentors, and mentors like it, they love it. They just have to be tweaked here and there the story. Then I straight away on started on the animation. Okay, the animation part. My artists have to go into Rentap's character. My artists all need to be go into the Kanang's character. So Rentap is 10 years old boy. Kanang is around 50 somethings, his age. He's a father. He's a warrior. So you need to go into their characters. You need to be an Iban people. You need to know how to wear the chawat, everything. And you have to keep draw and bring your skill into the character. So between that 2 to 3 months, so until they're really familiar with the character.
So how many animators do you have working on that project?
Last few months we bring more people because there is a new batch coming in. So now all of us around 20.
How many do you count seconds per day do you have to produce as a team?
So I give a target for my guys, as of when started first early started, we target each of animators need to complete 3 seconds per day.
When you hire people, when you're looking for people with skills, what kind of thing are you looking for?
First thing first, they must be good in drawings. They compulsory must be good in drawings. That's my first priority, because it's really easy for me to teach anyone who good in drawings becoming animators.
What was the single this project? What was the single most challenging thing?
To get everyone at the same direction, the same quality, because they are new, they are very fresh, and they all bring their own style. So I have to really rework back again. I have to really make them natural. To draw means everyone's are draw at the same directions. One project is looks like done by one guy.
So same quality means the type of movement, how you
Mhm.
move. It also includes line quality, line
Yes,
drawing
yes.
quality.
Mhm.
Yeah. What else?
Um, of course, acting. They animate without understand about the expression of the characters. When the characters sad, when the characters happy, they don't want to play about their eyebrow, and how much the eyebrow can push, how much the eye direction, that which part this characters is looking for. Is it eye to eye, or the eye to the body, the eye to the sky? They don't go into the detail of this.
When you're talking about this, I'm just imagining how you teach them. Your system of teaching and your system of organizing the information that you
Mm,
give to them.
mm,
Wow, that
mm.
is. I think it's time you write a book. I think that will be very valuable. Like I teach animation as well. So institutions like ours, when we see a book like that, it will be very
Mhm.
valuable.
Yeah,
Especially
yeah,
that
yeah.
it's not like usual. It's not a usual like Disney book or
Mm,
Pixar book or
mm, mm.
usual Richard Williams book.
Yeah.
All of that. But it's yours, right? It's I
Yes,
mean
yes.
it's someone from Malaysia. It's
Yes,
local,
yes.
right? From your experience. And I think every artist and every animator, if you start to teach and you write a book about that, you have a system. It's your own system, and
Yes,
there must be
correct.
something that is different and that we haven't come across yet. That's why I could
Mm.
see that.
like
think it'll be very
what Japanese is doing. You know, they know about the 12 principles of animation. They understand about it. They know about the law, but later on they break the law. They cross off the law because they want to create the anime style. You know,
yeah.
so same as us, a local. We know about the animator survival kits by Richard Williams. We know about the other books by the Disney, but why not we guide by this kind of books, but we come up with our own local style information by local artists, which is at least we got someone in animations industry that can produce a books. That's one of my plan, but I'm still stuck on that because I'm very weak in writing.
Okay, so we're gonna take a break. You want to know more? Stay tuned. We'll be back after this break. Now, we come to the end of the show. So the last question that I have for you is for your company or for your vision, for your planning, right? How do you see yourself or your company in the next 3 years, 5 years from now? What are your plans?
I have my personal plan. Maybe I'm not too success in the production side. No, I want to become a successful like Bobo Boy. I want to become successful like Agent Ali and Didi and Friend. They're all successful, but they are juniors. They are youngsters. You know, but they are success in business, which is good. So I have to learn from them. But maybe something that I'm lacking maybe on the business part. I have to admit that. So, but somehow I have a backup plan in terms of I love to share knowledge. You know, I have to share knowledge that whatever I have now. So my plan maybe for 3 to 4 years after this, I want to set up a training center, an academy training center for the real animators. So I mean the back to basic. You know, back to basics means push on drawings and then Ayie Ibrahim style or something like that. You know, I'm creating a branding. You know, so when my animators draw, when my student draw, or this is some kind of when you say, oh, this is Disney style, or this is a Warner Bros style, is a trademark. So I have my own style. So I have my own also visions to set up an academy training center actually for animation.
That's a very exciting idea to leave us with. Looking towards the future, it's in our head now. I cannot forget it. And make sure that you involve us when the time comes. We'd love to work with, Sarawak and TBS. We're trying SDAC, SMA. You know, there's a big initiative in Sarawak government to push for this digital creative economy. Which involves, film and animation, creative content. And so we hope to have you with us more in the future. Do you have anything to say for your fans out there?
Okay, for the animators and the young fresh graduate who love to join in animation industry, don't be afraid. Okay, this is a very challenging career, but it's fun and full with entertainment. So grab the opportunities, show yourself that you are a very talented person. You know, you have a lot of chances to go more than in Malaysia, you know. So be confident by yourself. As long as you know what you're doing, you know your patience. Okay, so I will say good luck to everyone who love animations and creative industry, and thank you very much. Bye bye.
Okay, that's it. That's all we have for you today. Be sure to watch us again every Sunday. We're on Astro 122 and My Freeview My TV. I'm Greg, your host, signing off. And to all Muslim viewers out there, selamat menunaikan ibadah puasa Ramadan. Sekian, terima kasih. Over and out.